the problem with these Padaparama people are sometimes they get offended very quickly. If one says Asasa is not air, they will get offended. No, Asasa, they will stick to that. Asasa is air, that's it. I don't care what you say. So if one needs to understand properly, they need to use their brains, and they need to be they shouldn't be biased. They should be open-minded and listening to it and try to understand it. If there is something wrong in it, that's a different thing. You can question and argue about it and then try to understand it, but not being biased, right? And another thing is like anicca or anitya, like anatma and anatta. People say anatma. So things like that. It's like you in a classroom. If you probably can remember when you were young, in a classroom, when the teacher explained something, there were a few people who understood straight away, and some of them the teacher had to explain a little bit more for them to understand, and then there were some who didn't understand regardless, no matter how much the teacher tries. Some people, they don't understand. So it is like that. So that is also something that you need to understand. And like in the classroom, a few people did the ordinary levels, then you didn't have the same friends when you were doing the advanced levels, and then from that when you went to the university, you had less people in there as well. And then if you were doing a PhD, and it would have been even less, right? So it is like that. So the people who are walking the path, you get less and less and less as you go along, as you go deeper and deeper. So that is how it is. You need to understand that. In terms of Padaparama, the most important thing one needs to understand is they do a lot of Arya Upavada. Arya Upavada. Arya is the noble. Upavada is like an insult. You can use the word insult actually. Yeah, it is an these people, they don't know slander. Yeah, so they don't understand the importance of a noble person. So what they do is they don't care until you grasp the Dhamma, until you understand the Dhamma properly. You wouldn't respect the preacher, would you? Or Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, would you? But once you understood the Dhamma, no one has to tell you. You will have utmost respect from that moment itself. You will have a lot of respect. So that comes automatically. But the problem with these guys is they have not comprehended the Dhamma. They don't know the Dhamma. So they have no respect. They don't understand the importance of Dhamma, because they haven't understood it. So that then they do the Aryapavada, or the slander, or be disrespectful for Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. And that is a Mahasavadya sin. Mahasavadya is a very big in terms of effects. So after the Panchanantariya Papa Karma, the 5 worst sins, and then comes the Niyata Mithya Dustika sin, that's the 6th one, and then comes the Mahasavadya Akusala Karma, or Mahasavadya Pau. So these will be these will come strongly against them when they die or when they are living, even when they are living. For example, when there was one monk who had not comprehended the Dhamma, who had made some bad comments about Sariputta and Moggallana, Sariyutta and Moggallana, and then he had died getting actually he was warned by Tathagata Vahanse, go and apologize to them, but he didn't do it. And then later he died with a body rash or something, and he suffered a lot. So those things can happen.